is one of the most important and crucial part of the struggle. I thank you all who have made it happen, who have stood your ground and make sure that our people get correct and authentic information. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, fellow Biafrans, those genuine Biafrans who knows the importance of what we are doing, who has been following, my message is for you. I'm here to remind you that this struggle did not start today. This struggle of freedom did not start today. It has been long. Many years ago, the struggle started in the United States of America, as we all can remember, in Atlanta, Georgia. That is where the struggle started, when our people refused to be slaved, when our people chose freedom over enslavement. That was where the struggle started. And the world ignored. The world looked away. The world did not take notice of that action or that sacrifice or that protest. They remain silent and they keep quiet. Now that action has been haunting the world for many years, and they have been coming and becoming, sending messages for us genuine Biafrans to understand. Yeah, sorry, please, I'm a little bit distracted. Can somebody take off the mic, please? I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining in.
Okay, thank you very much. Mazi David Nana, are you there? Can you take over the mic and speak to Biafrans? Are you there?
I'm trying to see if you can hear them now. Are you hearing them, the people on Twitter?
Okay. David Nana, are you there? Or are you having a issue with your mic? If you are not there, Mazi Rage and Fury, are you there?
Somebody should confirm if you are hearing them.
Rage and Fury, are you there?
Facebook.
If Rage and Fury is not there, Mazi Shebu, are you there?
I'm here, my brother NKERE.
You can speak to Biafra now. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, my brother. Good evening, the host and all the ladies here, Sister Betty, each and every one of you. Good evening, my fellow comrades, my fellow men that are doing what they're supposed to do. My respect to everyone. Actually, there is not much thing to say. The only thing I want to remind is this. Sister Tuto, what you said about the Islamic issues you're teaching everyone here is what our PM, our SPM, Simon Eber have taught us. Even this thing is so deep, too deeper that I don't know why we forget so easily. Because this thing will get to the level like what you said. If you finish school, you're coming out before you get a job, you must be a Muslim. If not that, they are not giving you any job. They are setting standard, both the way when you finish school and come out, how you will be able to get your job. For you to get to any office, you have to be a Muslim. That is why they are opening banks. And this thing is being taught. That what PM taught us this. I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
I'm sure on Facebook.
But all these things is happening now and people are watching it. That's by the side. The last one is this about main market we are talking about. The only thing these people are doing is what? Like I keep saying, the stupidity of our people and the cowardness of our people is what is dealing with us now. It's not about what these people do. Because what Soludo did today, they have agreed that they are going to open market on Sunday. He has already inflated that fear in some people. It's him destroying the market is not a big deal. He's just having an agreement with these people. All this thing is just to discredit our people, to discredit that Biafra is not working, to discredit that our leader, that nobody listens to him and people don't see it. Because if you stop Monday sit at home, what does that tell you? Why did we start Monday sit at home at the first place? This is why I keep saying most of us, we should always look at what these people did, at what they do, and what they are doing, not what they say. Because when we begin to listen or listen to what they say, or hearing what they are saying, looking at it, we are going to be completely deceived. But when you forget what they are saying and looking at what they are doing, you can be able to understand the criminality and the evil in these people. I will stop for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, your submission. Mazi Mweze, can you finish up with your submission so we can move on with speed? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you very much. Yeah, fellow Biafrans, like as I was saying, Biafra is a spirit, and only those in spirit you understand how Biafra operates. Like I was saying, they revolted, they rejected slavery, and they spoke and they came through our supreme leader, our internal leader, Mego Juku, who took over the protest again. He protested the way he could. Our people betrayed him. He could not fulfill the mission of restoring peace on earth. The baton was handed over to Wazirike. Our people also betrayed him. It was handed over to our supreme leader, NNAMDI KANU. Our people still betrayed him. Now, they still come again with a relay, somebody who is used to running a relay in the person of our former prime minister to open our brains, even when they felt that the message was not coming. That was why our supreme leader, MMK, came to teach. His mission was to teach, since the information was not, we're not getting the information they've been passing to us. Now they now send him to come and teach and open our eyes to understand, to know who we are. And his mission has finished. He has educated us enough. He has finished his mission, which is to educate us, to lead us to that path that lead to the paradise. And our former Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has run the race very well. He has shown us the way. He has created everything for us to go to that promised land. And he has finished his job. So if you are waiting for him or expecting him to come back and start shouting or crying or begging you to fund your freedom, to support your freedom, it's not coming for that. Its mission is over. Now, the fifth person now is that one, that stone that was rejected, since he sent all the prophets to teach us, since he sent all those who are well educated according to you to teach you in the language that you understand, in how you were educated. You did not listen to him. You still betrayed them. Now he sent that one that you felt that is not up to your educational qualification or level. Still, you are still judging him. He was well equipped financially. He did not come for your own money. He is well prepared financially. He's not coming for material things. He came to save. That is in the person of our Prime Minister, Ogechukwu NKERE. And that time is now for Biafra. Biafra is a big spirit that will restore peace to the world, that will restore justice and equity to the world. And those who oppose Biafra have already realigning themselves to where they belong. Talking about the UK, you see them jumping up and down, going to China. Before you, Tinubu is moving up and down, going to all the Islamic countries, negotiating how to Islamize you. Before you, in this 21st century, before you are seeing all these things. You are seeing these signs. Still, you are still sleeping. You are not awake to identify that one. It says, when I call my children, or when my children hear my voice, they follow me. I know them, and I know them by their name. If you are a genuine Biafran, If you have mistaken, go your way, or if mistaken the wrong way, come back home. The woman in Georgia had been settled because she was the problem. She was debating to lead Biafrans, but she was not ordained to lead. And she tried to cause a problem, and they settled her by giving her a portion of her kingdom to reign over. And that her reign is coming to an end. And she will disappear with everything that would have been obstacle in the future of Biafra. Those children of perdition will go with her. There's no two ways about it. There's no amount of preaching, there's no amount of talk that will change the mind of those that have been ordained to go with her. She has been sorted with that to reign in her own kingdom. And those who go with her is going to damnation and destruction because she's leading them to a doom. She's leading them to hell. Those things they told you in the other books is what is happening before us right now. The God of Biafra has arrived to save, to take his children, those that believe in him, those that love him. He has come to take them unto himself to that paradise. Because Biafra means paradise. Biafra means peace. Biafra means let's live and let live. Biafra means what can you do? What can you produce? How can you assist the next human being close to you? That is Biafra. Equity, justice, and these are virtues of God. But we mistake our way, and it has taken us many years to find our route. And finally, we are heading home. Join this train that is heading to paradise. If you are still sitting in the fence, judging, condemning, you will be left behind. The hour has come for us all to come together. Join hands together. Come out tomorrow in mass. Come and support this freedom. I don't know why we should be talking, begging you for your own good. You are seeing what is happening in Nigeria. You have seen the killings going on every day. You have seen how they have been crying for help, for people to help them. No one is coming to their help, to help them. God is about to rearrange this world. And at the end of it all, it will be Muslim versus Christian war. It's going to be that like Satan and God war that will last for eternity. If you are for God, come to Biafra's side under our Prime Minister, NKERE. If you are for the devil and the demons, go with Nigeria, that Turkey, Iran, and all the terrorist places of the world. You will become their slaves. You will become their property. You will become use and dump if you don't wake up now. But if you are a child of perdition, no amount of warning will save you. You have been destined for that. Like I said, I am talking to those who are genuine Biafrans. Stand your ground if you are in this boat. Do not allow anyone, any spirit, even if it's your brother or your sister that will curse you. That is where they told you in the other book that if it is your mother or your father or your uncle that will separate you from that love of going to that paradise, cut it off. And this is the time to cut it off. If it's in your friends or those you took oath with. That.
Can you hear me, Wednesday?
Yes, Honorable, I can hear you.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry. Please, kindly wrap up. Okay.
Yeah, so, okay. Thank you very much, Biafrans, for the time given to me. So let me hand over the mic here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wednesday, for your submission. Thank you. God bless you. Rage Fury, I don't know. Where is King David? Yeah, Rage Fury, are you there?
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Keep
yes, I
sharing.
am here.
Same
I am here. Can I
spirit.
be heard?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good evening from
Thank
my
you.
station.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, our dear
Thank
sister,
you. Come and cry. I will give you
Madam
buckets to
Titus.
cry.
Thank you
Underground
for the
bingos.
time. You are here. I know because
Thank
tomorrow
you
is
for
Saturday.
coming.
That's
You
why
come back
you are here
tomorrow
this morning.
again. Then
And I want to beat all the Biafrans that are here present,
oh shit.
and all the
I wrote
entire
petition against our
leadership,
PM.
especially the
They are
Honorable
supporting PM.
Prime Minister,
There's
His
nothing like a
Excellency,
new PM now, Simon.
and all our former leaders, former Prime Minister
Finland,
Simon
the
Ekpa, KANU, my greetings to you and to all the entire cabinet ministers of Biafra government, as well as the defense force. Thank you very much for all that you are doing. Thank you so much. And the reason why the fire keep on. As a brother, I really want to say very thank you to the public of the first time in our life we could hear in the police saying that is a fundamental human right. If we do it, we are violating our right. For goodness, for my goodness. First, I was thinking it was an AI. To hear that from the Nigeria police. What is that? Right, they have violated. When people went to Lekki to protest, they violated the right. The people gumboot on innocent protesters. When our people carry flag, protest in a high school, protest in a Igbo culture, and they open fire on our people and kill them. They violated those rights. As a result of what they are trying to do, a Nigerian police can publicly say without shame that if you do this, if you go and drag these people from their house, suddenly they have free crime, fundamental human right. That's a crime. You did this one. Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, we need more of you. We need more of action. It's like finally you are the link that God is going to use to set all the indigenous people in Nigeria. Who would have thought that we would get to this stage when the Nigerians say that they want to do this because that is violating fundamental human rights. I really want to say it very clearly. So all the cabinet is thank you so much for all that you are doing for humanity. And that being said, I want to say a very big thank you to Kabiana Organ David, the King of Kings, a lot of us for the return of our general and commander of the Biafra Defense Force. I pray that the joy and drive we got from their return to unite us, even the more, not to divide us. So I really want to appeal to each and every Biafra, please, let us be in one fold. Because at this very time, the diplomatic in Washington, D.C., and the defense or the liberation of the homeland, they are equally important. Both of them, they are of equal importance. You understand? And we need a lot of money to get all this done. But if they are scattered here and there, the money that's supposed to be in one fund to go to the minimum grant for the people, to go to Washington DC to do what they are supposed to do. The money is going, part of it is going here, part of it is going here, part of it is going to the ROGE, part of it is going to Mama, part of it is going to the money scattered. And the question we ask is that the one that is going to the Amugu group, what are they using for? They're also spending it the Biafra person. Are they spending it for the diplomatic wing? The one that is going to go are they spending it for the Biafra defense forces in homeland? Are they spending it on the diplomatic wing? That you and I, we have had testimonies from even the Biafra defense forces where get from. And we can also see God that is coming from Washington DC because of the fear of the United States of America. The Nigerian police can tell you that they don't want to violate fundamental human rights. God sees the work of the game. And there has sometimes I told you that it is the BROGIE that is considered this thing. This is the reason why they are spending $9 million to come BRGIA. In their last memo and in the report, the news carried, it is clearly stated here. Mazi Elias Derasli was clearly mentioned. The former lobbyist, global strategies, was clearly mentioned. Even the new one, they are still mentioning it, Madison and Washington and Madison. You understand? So my people, not confused. Get out of the way so that the funny, no matter who you are, so long as you have anything that find your
Reg, we cannot hear you again. No. We can't hear you again. Internet has disconnected. Okay, King David, please. Yeah, let's manage time, please. I need to put my head down. Reg said because tomorrow is Saturday, that is why I'm staying till this time. So, Reg, you don't study my timetable, Abby. King David, you have the mic.
Okay.
Reg will not kill me.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, go ahead, please. Reg, you will not kill me.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the tutorial mistress. Thank you so much for what you are doing for the Biafran nation, the Biafran people. We really appreciate you so much for, taking our time to, to come and educate Biafrans, a platform where Biafrans get the authentic information that are verifiable. Thank you so much. And I want to stand on the already established protocols and say greetings to the cabinet members of Brigade that are here, Minister Betty. Greetings from here. The most articulate Minister Snow, COS, to our Prime Minister. Greetings from here and every other Biafran that is on this space tonight. Greetings from here, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. And my sincere greetings also goes to our dynamic Brigade Media. You guys are exceptional. You guys are wonderful. And Biafrans are so proud of this crop of individuals that God himself selected for a time like this. So I will not take much time. I just want to remind each and every one of us, more importantly, Biafrans that are in the homeland, and also those in diaspora who are not actively participating in what Brigade government is doing at this particular time. There is one thing that our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said after 2015 that he went to America and solicited for Biafrans in America in diaspora to support the freedom of our people. Subsequently, our leader was so much angered while our people have not been able to show that they are really there for their freedom, that they want freedom. In one of his broadcasts, our leader said that if he was not choosing for this Biafra, that he would not speak for any one of us anymore. In another occasion, our leader said, why Biafrans lackluster attitude towards their freedom, our leader lamented and said that if he was not choosing for this freedom, that he would only allow the Fulanese a couple of days or months to even bring their army and be able to slaughter maybe Biafrans so that most of them will wake up. It is quite unfortunate that why we can see the Fulani incursions, we can see how they are using their stooges in our land. We can see how they are using Takia as well and implementing the agenda of the terrorists in our land. Our people still remain docile and imbecilic. These are the words of our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It is quite unfortunate. Even the Fulanese understand that our people don't actually act. when it is very much necessary. In other words, our people don't actually run for cover when the rain is about to come. You don't see them bringing umbrella to wedge the rain. No, they will only come out or bring their umbrella when they are already drenched, when they have been soaked with that rain that have been announced. You see the cloud that is thickening. You see the rain that is showering a little bit. You cannot go and look for your umbrella. It is only when the heavy downpour is coming that you see them running for cover and bringing umbrella. In other words, the economic jihad is on top gear in Biafran territory. And the Fulani stooges in our land, the likes of Soludo, the likes of Hope Uzodimma, these people, I hope you can still hear me, please. Thank you. These people are not relenting on the implementation of the economic jihad and the template that was given to them to carry out by the caliphate. So the question is Biafrans in the homeland, Biafrans in Onitsha, Biafrans in Nnewi, Biafrans in Iguacha, Biafrans in Lagos, Biafrans in Abuja. Do you want this economic jihad to continue to happen as a Biafran? Why are our people docile and imbecilic? Why can't our people act? Why can't our people speak? Why can't our people support? Why can't our people resist and fight against this Nigerian government zoo agent, the Fulani stooges that we have in our land? Why can't they fight, speak, stand, resist, and support the actions of the Biafran Republic government in exile, in order to make sure that this economic jihad that the Nigerian government, using their terrorist representative in our land, are implementing in the land that Chukwu Okike Abiama have given to us? Why are our people sleeping? Why are our people not awake? What is actually wrong with our race? It is quite unfortunate that why all these atrocities is happening in our land. You can see people who are coming out and say they are building a state. You can see people who are building skyscrapers, who are building a lot of facilities in Nigeria that is not safe and secure for them as Biafrans. It is quite unfortunate. Then you ask yourself, why we are celebrating all the countries in the world did Nigerian government now look to Turkey? Why did Nigeria embrace Turkey? In order to bring the Turkey structure in Nigeria. Turkey is a known Islamic nation. Most of the countries that do businesses with Turkey are all Muslim nations. In other words, what it actually means is that Nigeria is an Islamic nation, whether you like it or not. And it is very difficult for our people to assimilate all this information in and understand that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafran people have always been right from day one, telling them about this Islamic conquest that Nigerian government is trying to implement. But even at that, our people are not realizing the dangers that we find ourselves in this 21st century. So why Turkey? The reason why they go to Turkey is because they have seen the template that Turkey used. Mind you, most of you who don't know, Turkey was a Christian nation before, but eventually the Christians were now subdued, overpowered, and they are now under the Islamic rule. So they want to use that Turkish template in Nigeria. Who advised them? Their General Gumi advised Nigerian government to go to Turkey. And you, as a Biafran that is making billions and millions of money in that evil contraption, you have not seen anything wrong with that. Even you, as a Biafran, you have seen the activities and the actions of the Biafran Republic government in exile. How America, how the world is speaking about the activities of our lobbyists in Washington, D.C., and it is the activities of our lobbyists that is making American government to hold the Nigerian government into account for all this atrocity, using Christian genocide as a case study. Yet, all these people, they seem to feign ignorance of this achievement of Brigade. They seem to, as if it does not exist, as if they don't know, as if they don't care. Why they are all being submerged, why they are all being subdued and overpowered by the terrorist Nigerian state in our land. And we are calling on them every now and then, reiterating, reminding them of the broadcast of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi KANU, in relation to this conquest, to this jihad, both economic, that is happening in Biafran territories today. So, Biafrans in Onitsha, this is the implementation of the economic jihad that Kunle and Shetima said some time ago. I think that was in 2015 when that audio leaked. It is here. But we are telling you, we already have a government that is going to destroy that template. But we are asking that you come on board and support this government so that that implementation can never have any headway. Soludo is a stooge of the caliphate, and he must be resisted with everything that we have. Come on board, support the Biafran Republic government in exile, support the Prime Minister Mazi Ogechukwu NKERE, so that Biafrans, we are going to delegitimize and evict all these terrorists and their supporters in our land, starting from all these illegitimate governors that are making your lives miserable for you. It's quite unfortunate. Our people need to wake up, and the time is now. Thank you so much. I yield my mic from here.
There were the King David himself. We are so happy to have you back in our space. Thank you so much. You know, Biafra, there's another space that will come up in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes by our brother, Veteran Dragon. So we need to, you know, make it snappy so that I can shut down the space for him to start his space. Yeah.
I didn't know whether anybody heard me because I can't hear anything more.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you. We heard you, Baba. Minister 1 million. There, whoa, you have the mic now.
Chai. It has been really educative today. It has been really educative, though I have been struggling to also air my opinion and my submission, so that at least they say the word is enough for the wise. I don't know what more or what less am I going to say here now that we all have not all explained or have not all said. So I believe that Biafrans, they know themselves, and this is the right time for each and every one of us to ignore any propaganda, ignore side talks and gossip, and remain focused, consistent, and do the right thing. I heard when our brother was saying, he used an expression from the Bible which says that if it will take your own brother or your mother or anybody to make you or prevent you from entering that kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, that you better cut it off. Is a word of wisdom. So if you know, you know. So for me, I just want us to understand something. Right from the beginning of our liberation and our freedom fighting, there is something that some of us, like those blockheads, those ones that are always listening to gossip because a brother asked a question. So those are the types of those ones that have been listening to gossip, who allow themselves to be used, you know. So right from the beginning, there are this group of people who will always want to sabotage, or who will always be or bring themselves as a willing tools to fight against what we are doing. But I just want us to see it from this perspective, because I just want us to see something now. Now, right from 1967, when we started to take our country, our nation back, it is not because our forefathers and our great leader then, it is not because they did not do everything, or they did not put everything. It is not because they look. Let me tell each and every one of us today, if not because of sabotage, at the end of the day, they ended up with no victory, no vanquish. You people will not use your brain because of those sabo. Then there was no media. You did not learn lesson. Today, if you check our leader, NNAMDI KANU, when he was here with us then, you know, we were all fighting for our freedom, which is our legal rights. If not because of infiltrators and those who allowed themselves, who surrounded him, by now we would have been in our land, our country. Take note. And if you watch very carefully, you will see that it is this same set of people who always infiltrate and sabotage. They will be the first people to go to media to give you reason, they will still be the first person they will be the one to sabotage. They will still be the first people to go to the media or anywhere that they think that they can pass their propaganda to give you reason to start thinking negatively. They will now be the one to give you reason to start thinking. They will be the one to create this propaganda of delay, of deceit, because we were all together, thinking that we were all together. These are this set of people who will always want to remain in group. These are this set of people who will always want to go one side. Today, while the other set, if you watch very carefully, like I said, 1967, there are this other group who were very, very determined and focused. Their bloodline is speaking today. Their bloodline is speaking, is still standing today. And we are given a day of grace. Take note. This set of people, like our leader, Dim Ojukwu, Philip Effiong, and the rest of the faithful soldiers of Biafra who fought alongside for our freedom. That was the reason why, no matter what they did, the zoo contraction, they did not defeat our army. It was because of the starvation in our land against our brothers and sisters. That was the reason why they ended up in no victory, no vanquish. 1967. Today, we have Biafra government in exile. If you watch this government, you will see that this government are the only government that is piloting, speaking legally, internationally, lobbying for negotiating for our freedom. There are this other set of people who will also come out and call themselves different kind of group names. They will still be the first people to come and give you reason to start thinking negatively just because they want to deceive you. It is left for each and every one of you to decide, because had I know will not be the case. Biafra is here. Support your government, the Biafra government in exile. Forget about any gossip, any propaganda. If you are in any place, begin to come out now. There is no time. I thought that it was this same group, all of you, bunch of foolish idiots. Instead of you now to start coming out and start confessing, so that the rest of them that are there will come out. All of you. No, what are you people still? Is it proudness? It will destroy you. Is it ego? It will destroy you. See, it was this same groups and all this bunch of mad people that you people were following. They were the same people who were parading propaganda against our liberation army, who are defending the land, defending the people in the homeland. You people came out and support the Nigerian Janjaweed. These are the people that some of you Biafrans are listening to. They echoed it alongside with all of you because of hatred and jealousy, because of their own selfish agenda that will destroy them and their generation to come. The reason why I'm saying all these things is because of those mad people, those ones that think that their head are stiff and that they think that they are deaf. At least let me say it in this manner, so that at least I wish you were close to me. It is even better. Let me just be civil, because this whole nonsense is getting too much. After all these facts has been exposed in the public today, some of you, because you just want to, come in and think, what is the mean? Are you okay? What is are you okay? I said, had I know, will not be the case. Biafra is here. For those of you who have brain but you cannot reason, those of you who have eyes but you cannot see, those of you who are deaf, who are very, very wicked and evil because of pride and sentiment, it will destroy you, and it will not only end with you, it will end with your entire generation. Save them today. If you don't have shame or pity for your useless self, pity for your generation, pity for those little children, those innocent children that you are bringing to this world, pity for them and do the right thing. If not, it will never be well with each and every one of you. Biafran government in exile is the only government that is speaking, fighting for our people. The facts and evidences are there. You see all those other groups, they have all been exposed in different in different ways, and it is there in the open. It is there in the public. We are only here. We are only here to bring it more closer to your ear, so that you will not say you did not hear. This space can be replayed. So if you miss this space, you can go back and replay it again, so that you'll be able to understand what we are talking about. Had I known will not be the case, you think that this is the time that we will start begging each and every one of you to come and do the right thing after all these expositions? After all these expositions, so you will not use your brain. So you people have lost your conscience. You have lost your mind of thinking, your mind of critical. Even though you have lost your mind of critical, now we are thinking for you, but you people cannot stand up and do the right thing. A word is enough for the wise. My Biafran people, especially those in the homeland, it is your right. You must defend your land. You must defend yourself. You see those illegitimate terrorists parading themselves as governors or whatever they call themselves in our land. They all will be sent packing, because I think that this same useless professor called himself Solara or NNAMDI. This Fulani Janjaweed from the pit of hell. You know, he thinks that when he came to our market and he was spilling those nonsense from his mouth, he was thinking that he was in Nigeria. That was the reason why he thought that he was still in the contraction. That was the reason why he had the guts and the effort to be doing that nonsense. That is the reason why. That was the only reason why he have the guts and the effort to utter that evil words. And may the gods of our land forbid. And the gods of our land will destroy him and destroy him with that evil tongue. He have not seen anything. The only thing I'm telling them is that let them know that Biafran land is not Nigeria. But they might be parading themselves, doing all those things. It is just because we kept them quiet. It is just because we have been. It is not we this time around. It is not because they are coming with armor tank or fighter jet or anything. Because we will resist. We must resist these evil monsters. We must be prepared. That is the reason why we must support the only government that is speaking for us. The only government that we know that is defending us. We must support them because these people, they are doing everything under legal.
People here, please.
In nothing. Forget about all those nonsense that they are talking. They are trying to deceive you. You people should come in and do the right thing. If you are a Biafran, come in and support your government. Come in and support Biafran government in exile and stop deceiving yourself.
Fulani that will buy all.
Had I known will not be the case, because Biafra is here.
Only hope we have. Biafra.
The opportunity that we have today, we have to make very good use of it before it will be too late. And we have to speedily make very good use, at least judiciously, so that at least my mind will be at peace. We have seen enough.
Fulani.
We have been oppressed enough in our own land by some bunch of few criminals. They are very, very few. They are very, very, very few. Few of them trying to deceive millions of Biafrans, trying to delay our freedom, trying to draw us back every time. But this time around, now that they have all been exposed in different manners and in different ways, Biafrans, it is now and it is time for you to come out from that your sentiment, come out from that your shadow, come out from that your evil gathering, come out from those places and do the right thing. At the end, we all will celebrate. At the end, we will all rejoice. At the end, we will be happy. At the end, all these inflections and all this nonsense that is making you to think negatively, that is making you to think evil against your own brother, that is making you to talk from both sides of your mouth, it will end.
They are rejoicing.
Some of you will even leave the contraction and even find yourself in the Western world where things are working properly. You do not have you still remain a monkey. You still continue to exhibit that mentality of the zoo. No matter the only chain that has been guiding you since all this while you have been living abroad is just because of the love. That is the only chain. That is the only fear you have. Immediately you find yourself out of the country that is working and find yourself in the zoo, you become a beast. And in fact, that is the reason why you have all of them. All of them they can call themselves. You see them, they call themselves doctors and professors now. Do you think that the way they speak in that contraction, if they cross border, do you think that is the way they speak? You people don't have sense. Because that is the reason why they make it very difficult for most of you to even have access to even locate airports. None of you, some of you till your throughout your youth age, none of you have even witnessed even local this thing, because they don't want you to even just adding to go out at all. They make everything very, very difficult so that they will always come back and be deceiving you, telling you professor, telling you doctor, telling you this. All those things are nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. So, but for decades, for years, these are the kind of things they have been using to buy your conscience, to use to deceive your mind, using to work against you, and you working against your own brothers. Enough is enough. They have all been exposed. If you are a Biafran, the only solution, the only thing that you need to do is to support your government. If you do not know what to do, if you cannot join those in the homeland that is protesting, please dip your hand inside your pocket, locate your county, and do the needful. And God will continue to bless and protect each and every one of you. I will hit my mic here.
Thank you, my brother, Minister 1 million, for your submission. There were. God bless you. We've been waiting for you. I know internet has been dealing with you, kicking you out here and there. Thank you. You finally made it. Yeah, I will end with the last agreement so that our brother, Veteran Dragon 2, will start his space. I'll be very, very brief and I'll end with this. And the last one is what really concerns us because we love families. Yes. The last agreement was on K economy and social affairs. And they have cooperation between Turkey's Ministry of Social Services and Nigeria's Ministry of Women Affairs. So it contains a lot of things. I will not just go through it. It's a lot. And you know, there will be Turkish experts to be advising Nigeria on family policies. Yeah. See, under family policy collaboration, they will be advising you on family policies, telling you how to clap and when not to clap. Now you sabi. They'll be talking about the women's affairs collaboration and all that and all that and all that. You know, a lot happened in Turkey when this man took over power, and he's bringing that to Nigeria. Yes, because Nigeria went to them to get this template, and they are very, very much ready to implement it in Nigeria. So Nigeria will adopt. What I'm going to explain now is exactly what happened in Turkey. So no need for me to start to talk about what happened in Turkey. So Nigeria family now policy will be Islamized. Yes. And under this operation, no, they will define women's role according to Islamic teaching. You know, those of us now that are women and our girls, they will be covering that black masquerade from head to hey, women, our primary role will be mothers, homemakers. You will become baby factory. You will not be allowed to do anything that is anything that will make you to be a career woman. So you will not have any skill. You will not learn. You will not even develop. You will not have do you call it white collar job? You will not. So they will turn you to be homemakers, they will turn you to be mothers. All you're supposed to do is to raise children. That is it. Bear them in numbers as you like. Is it happening in the UK right now, in other countries? The answer is yes. So you're not supposed to work. So your own is to promote large family size, very large scale. So they will mount pressure on you to have many babies. Hey, yo, many babies. So be ready. It is coming. You see, and they will restrict your reproductive rights following the Turkish model. Abortion access will be further restricted. They will not allow you to carry out abortion, or even if you have miscarriage, your name will be sorry. And the worst of all is that they were going to encourage early marriage. So your daughter now, 6 years old, you marry her out to a 40-year-old man. So that is what is coming to Nigeria. They have signed it.
God forbid.
It is not a proposal, it is what have been signed. And Bianca Ojukwu was there when all these things were signed. So you see, they will also discourage women from getting employment. So the policy that make it harder for women to work outside home. So you must stay at home to raise children, be pregnant and all that. You see what is happening? So orphanage homes that we have now, most of our people have gone into this business, will be run by Islamic charities. Hey, yo, they will run so that they'll be able now to use that opportunity and teach them how to recite Quran. Yeah. So, and then the women affairs ministry, They will learn from their Turkish counterparts. They will replace a feminist program with Islamic women empowerment. You see, they will teach you how to be better wives and mothers, not independent person. And then they will have this close secular women organization. That is what they call it. And the women's rights group that challenge Islamic gender roles will be labeled Western cultural imperialism. And they will shut that down. It will not fly. And then they will carry out government campaign encouraging hijab and Islamic modest dressing as cultural values. Turkey is bringing that. It has been signed and approved. You see? So it's having a very, very negative impact on Christians, on families as well, because we in Biafra land, we value families. You see? So we are going to face a lot of pressure to conform to these Islamic norms, because if you are in that contraption called Nigeria, they are going to promote Islamic family structure, whether you like it or not. Is there any way for us? The answer is this. All our men gathered here and the ones that will listen to us later, do you see what is coming to your wives and your daughters? It is coming. There is no way out. They have signed it. Those of them in Biafra land that will listen to this space later, those